welcome back to my YouTube channel. Basically what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be working on the horse ranch. I'm going to show you how to quickly breed some of these animals together in basic steps. I'm going to show you little film clips like how I've been doing. And yeah, I think it'll be a good time. So so I'll get to it. Okay, so just as a disclaimer, when breeding two animals together, sometimes it might take a couple of goes before you actually get the breed that you're looking for. So earlier on today, I actually bred these two together and it produced a white horse. I'm actually looking for a horse that looks a bit more like this one. This is the horse that I'm looking for. So when I breed these two horses together, it's supposed to make me this one. But sometimes it'll only breed a white horse, sometimes it'll only breed that horse. But usually on the third try, normally it's meant to create that horse over there. It's meant to create that one. So I'm going to try again, breed them again together, and we'll see what the reaction is going to be, what's going to happen. So in the meantime, I'll just pop this guy over here, call him Attempt 1, because that's exactly what he was. The first attempt. There we go. And I'll move him out of the way so that those horses don't get spooked and can baby make in peace. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so from breeding the other horses, we just got the notification, so we're going to call it a second attempt. We're gonna go have a look what he looks like. Alright, so you see that it's another white horse. No fear, don't worry about it. All you gotta do is breed them again, and hopefully third attempt it should be the next horse. Breed should be another one just like that. So we'll just quickly go feed him. They're making the love. Look, see, they're so happy together. They're making the baby. Okay guys, so the third attempt is just born over here, and you can see third attempt that has come through. We got the little kid over here, which is exactly the same as the other tier 3 over there. So looks like my theory is correct about it being the third attempt. I will try with a couple of other breeds, different horses, and I'll see if the same results occur. So we'll have a look into that as well. Okay, so guys, what I like to make really clear is that I think it's very important to, when crossbreeding with the when crossbreeding with the tier 2 horses, I think it's very important that you use horses that have very clear coat colors. So I like using horses that are purely their color. So I like white, tan, brown, dark brown, and black horses. And then you've got the ones who've got kind of like the socks on them, which are kind of okay. This one's a bit like a cow horse. A little bit kind of cowish, it's got the patches on him. So they're probably okay to use too, but I highly recommend you sticking to like the solid base colors. That's what I would do. I would stay away from doing colors like this. I'm not sure about this horse. This one over here. I've never used a horse like this before for breeding because, we've only got those 5 horse breeding colors. And they immediately correspond to the low creature horses. So that's the reason why I would just use those horses. I wouldn't use any ones like this because it's a little bit confusing. So we're gonna try to do some breeding between them. So we've got the tier 2 horses that come from this egg, which are really easy to tame. All you gotta do is give them a golden apple, and it'll tame them straight away. So for example, if I go over here to a tier 2 horse, you can tame them immediately using a golden apple. I'm pretty sure there are other things you can use to tame the horses, but yeah, golden apple is the easiest for creating mode. You just whip one out and you go right ahead. So we're going to be using these tier 2 horses that I just tamed right now. And I want to show you one thing is that you can't actually tame a zebra until you've got a tier 4 horse. And another thing is this egg only spawns 3 of the tier 2 horses. So there's 4 of them in total. So this one over here is actually a tier 4 horse, and you need to breed it with a white. So to breed it, to get that horse, you need to get a tier 1 white horse and mate it with a tier 1 black horse. So that's how you get that horse, and obviously it might take a couple of tries, but that's how you get that. You can't get that out of the egg. You need to breed that. So we're going to do some breeding now. We're going to use those 3 horses that come out of that wild horse egg, and we're going to use these 3 horses. So I've used the whole colored one. So I've used the black one, the medium brown one. So you got the dark brown, you got the tan horse. We're going to use the medium brown one, and we're going to use the white horse, which has got no patterns on it. They're just the base colors completely. A point is also you got to tame your horses first. So I give the golden apple, make sure the health is full, jump on them, wait for the love hearts to appear. I can butt you off and everything, but that's what you got to do with every horse before you start breeding them, because otherwise they won't breed. They won't breed. You need to do that first. So once you got them all tamed up, check saddle on them to make sure that they're tamed and pair them up with their buddies. So what we're going to try and do, we're going to do some combinations, see what kind of horses we can get out of these combinations. So we got the cow horse, the white one, we got the brown with the tan horse, and we've also got the black horse with the dark brown horse. So we're going to see what kind of combinations we get out of them. So what you got to do first, you got to give 1 golden apple to the regular Minecraft horse. So it might glitch like it did just then, but don't worry about it. If you see love hearts or you don't, you heard the meeting, you know for sure that they're starting the process. And this one will start doing love hearts, and then they'll start breeding and doing stuff. This guy, if you give the pumpkin immediately to the tier 2 horse, it's going to do that anyway. But make sure you always give it to you need to give food to both horses, otherwise you're only going to get another one of these horses, and we don't want that. So, yeah, so just do that, and then wait around, see what kind of results you get, and, yeah, it might have to take up to the 3rd try until you get some, some results that you're expecting. So that's what I would do with all different kinds of horse breeds. go back and forth, give them all a go, do some combinations. But once you've got those 3 horses, these ones here, it was a good choice to do the white, brown, and the white, black, and the medium brown one, because once you get the actual tier 1 Mo creature horse from that combination, you can crossbreed those tier 1 horses to get the other tier 1 horses. So you can crossbreed the black horse with the dark brown horse after they become the Mo creature horse, and you can get the dark brown horse, and then after you can also get the medium brown horse and crossbreed it with the white horse, and it should give you the tan horse. Hey guys, so this box just popped up, so it looks like one of our babies from feeding the horses have been born, so I'm going to call it number 1, and we're going to have a look at what they look like. So we've got... Okay, there we go. So we've got a tier 1 horse that has been birthed from this couple over here. So this is the medium brown horse. Yeah, just like the other one is a medium brown horse. We're going to keep him here just because, you know, we don't want to get him lost, but we're going to see what these other horses are going to make because they're still going at it. So yeah, we'll have a look in just a moment. Just keep doing some different combinations to see what other kind of horses you can get. So we got the tier 1 over here. I'm going to try one more combination with the, reorder them a little bit, see what kind of horses we can get. I'm going to try and get a white horse because that's very important to have a white horse. But yeah, so that's the discovery that I made. So you can jump straight to the tier 3 horses over here. Okay, so I've just rearranged them again. So I'm giving this one a golden apple, this one a pumpkin, this one a pumpkin, this one a golden apple. And this one over here, we're going to give him a pumpkin, and this one is going to get the golden apple. So we're going to see what kind of horses are going to come out of this combination. So you can see over here, we've got the brown horse with the brown horse, the white horse with the tan horse, and the gray kind of horse, the spotty one, cow horse with the black horse. So I'm hoping we can maybe get a black horse out of this one. I'm assuming maybe a white horse or a tan horse. And this one should bring on a type of brown horse. So yeah, we'll see what that brings. So over here, I've done the same combination again as I got for the tier 3 horse over there, because I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get the white horse. I'm pretty sure it was this combination that I used earlier. We're just going to give it another go, see what kind of results we get, see if we still get the same results or if it gets different. I don't know, we'll have to see. So this is baby number 2. You can see that it's actually a copy of the tier 2 horse instead. We've got baby number 3, which is actually a copy of the tier 2 horse over here, so that doesn't do anything. And we've also got the dark brown horse from earlier, which is still the same, but yeah, that's a tier 1 horse, because you can tell it's not because of its eye detail compared to the Minecraft horse. Now, this one over here, you can see that it's actually brought on a copy of this tier 2 horse, so I think if we do it for a 3rd time, it should bring on the correct species that we're looking for. So make sure when you're doing all these breedings, you stock up on your pumpkins and your golden apples and, you know, your leads and everything, because, you know, it's going to take a lot of mucking around. See, I've got all these trials all the way over here just waiting for something, but I don't know. We'll have to see. So far, I've gotten double up, so that's pretty good. Except for you. Come over here now. So we're just going to run the trial one more time and see what happens. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now, whilst those horses are doing what they're doing, we're going to focus on the donkey and the mule. So, since the donkey is a Minecraft donkey, we don't have a Mo creature variant of the donkey. Its eyes is going to be 2x1 pixels. And since you can do crossbreeding between Mo creature horses and Minecraft horses, you can see over here that so when a Mo creature horse is born, a name tag like this will pop up, and you'll call it something like, I don't know, Test 2 or something, or whatever you want to call them. But that name tag will appear, and that's what the name will float above its head will be. So, and also you can tell by the pixels. So this mule over here is actually a Minecraft mule, and you can see that it's got like different details. Something also very interesting is just like the donkeys, how you can give them the chests. If you press E for inventory, you can see that you've got like a bunch of stuff you can keep in there, and you know, keeps all that kind of whatever you got to put in there. So this mule for the Mo creature mule has actually more space in it, but to access it you need to crouch and click on it, and you can see that it's actually got whole chest space, so more than the Minecraft mule and donkey horses. Because when you go to the mule, just click on him basically. You get the chest on the sides, you press E, you can see that he's only got 5x3 space, so he's only got 15 block spaces instead of the mule, which I've actually glitched out of the wall, who's actually got the whole 9x3, so he's got he's got the 27 block spaces. So test 2 has actually brought on the same kind of horse again, so I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Maybe we need to swap up the combination one more time, see what's going on. So after these guys pop out one more, we'll swap it one more time, and that'll be it. So column 3. It's probably this one over here. 3, there you go. See, it's another one of those horses. Gotta wait for the next ones to come around, and we'll see what we're gonna do with them. So we're gonna get on to making the mule. I'm gonna make a mole creature mule just because it has a larger cargo space. So you can see over here that we've actually got the mole creature horse and the regular Minecraft horse. We give him a golden apple, and we're gonna give this one a pumpkin. Now, in short while, doesn't matter what kind of horse you use with the donkey, it'll give you a mule that'll be dark brown. So we've also got one more baby over here. So we've got another dark brown horse. Well, medium brown horse that has come out of this one, so that's pretty good, I suppose, in that case. But we're going to give him a good swap and see what other horses we can make just by changing those combinations around. So, just another short note with the donkeys and the mules. So, with creating the mules with the regular Minecraft horses, it's easy. You can do it anywhere. Super quick. Give this apple to this one. Give this apple to that one. They'll find each other. And straight away, in like 2 seconds, you've got another baby mule who appear out of nowhere. Feed him the golden apple. Bang, bang. There you go. He's a big mule straight away. And he's a little bit bigger than the donkey himself, but he's not as big as a horse. So, there you go. That's how you get the mule from the Minecraft horse, but we're still waiting on the mole creature one because obviously mole creature breeding is genuine breeding and takes a really long time. So it takes a couple of goes for it to actually happen, and they should be going at it. But yeah. Anyway, just wanted to show you that as well. Okay, so the last horse has, I'm pretty sure, appeared. Yeah. So there we go. So we're gonna try some different combinations now and see what we can get out of it. All right. So now we've got these guys together. We're just gonna feed them really quickly and see what we get. Hey guys. So basically, we finished all the breeding, so we've got the dark brown horse, which is probably the best one. Well, one of the better recommended combinations we got. We got the white horse. We've also got the black horse that we breeded earlier that we have, which is really important. So you can crossbreed those guys and manage to get the other colored coats of the other horses. But also, importantly, we've also got this tier 3 horse, which could be bred using this one, and we've also got our mole creature mule that was bred, crossbred as well. And we've also got another tier 3 horse that had come out of this combination again. So not surprised about that one, because it's happened quite a few times. But it looks like those combinations are going to be quite consistent. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at the other things you can do with the donkeys, and also what else you can do with how to get a zebra, and how to tame it, and all that stuff. Alright, hey guys, so now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be showing you how to tame a zebra whilst riding a tier 4 horse. This one's called the cow horse, but there's also the gray spotted, well, black spotted variant. That's also up there in the tower. That's just locked away up there. But we've also, so all you got to do is you got to be riding the tier 4 horse. You grab a golden apple, click on a zebra, and there you go. You got him straight up. It's yeah, so that's how you tame the zebras. Alright guys, so I've just bred my zebras together. So these are some zebras that I prepared earlier. So this was the first one that I started to breed together. So now we've got the zonkey, because I put the donkey and the zebra together and gave ourselves a little zonkey over here. He is infertile, just like the mule over there, and also like the zorse that we have over here. It looks like the zebras actually take the longest time to breed together, even though, so I had to give the pumpkins to, like, you know, I showed you. But it looks like it's going to take the longest time for the zebras to do it together. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they're a special species. I'm not quite sure. For some species, like those ones, it takes a whole Minecraft day. So possibly that might be why. It might be the same for the zebras as well. But yeah, so there we go. So we've got the zonkey over here. We've got the zorse, and soon we're going to have another baby zebra. Okay, so we finally gave birth to that little zebra that I called Zeddy. So now, most importantly now, what we're going to get down to doing is the very special horses. So that comes all the way to all the bat horses, the zebras, the skeleton horses, everything. We're going to have a look at that now. Okay, so when you're doing this, it's important to recognize that this is a tier 2 horse, and this is what comes out of those eggs when you spawn them. But this here is actually the zorse that we're going to be working with to get the special horses. And you can see that there's an obvious difference is that the patterns are on them, but don't be fooled by the white patches because they are very, very similar. They must have been like the same base design or whatever. But importantly, make sure that you actually breed these to get the zorses. Make sure you get the zorse by breeding it with the regular, any kind of Minecraft horse. So I've currently got 6 pens going right now with the different ones. So I've already got the first one coming out. I'm going to tie them to a pole and get them ready for transitioning so I can show you what the hell goes on when you give them different kinds of potions. Okay, so while these animals here are breeding and creating what they're creating, I'm going to show you very quickly the three basic ones that will give you straight away from the sources. So we've got the bat horse. Doesn't matter what age they are, the transition will still occur just the same. So that's the bat horse right there with the essence of darkness. The essence of fire will give you the nightmare, and then the essence of undead will give you a zombie horse. Now, what I want to show you really quickly with the zombie horses, because I won't be doing this for the other two species, is the skeleton horses over here. So I've got the skeleton horse, skeleton unicorn, and the skeleton Pegasus, undead Pegasus, or whatever you want to call them. And I've got them here, and they look like this. The only way they look like this is because they are the result of an undead horse. Now, you can try to give them other potions and stuff like that. Essence of fire, nothing's going to happen. Essence of darkness, everything, nothing's going to change. The only way to bring back their skin is to give them essences of life. So this is what they're going to look like at full size. Same thing with the unicorn ones, and also with the undead Pegasuses. Now, these are my favorite ones because they obviously fly, but they don't have anything special to them. So we've got so normally the unicorn actually leaves behind a trail of stardust, but the undead ones, they don't leave nothing. They casually shed their flesh, and over time you'll start to notice that their flesh is pulling away from them, and more of the skeleton starts to appear. So yeah, so that's basically that with the undead horses. So I'm not quite sure how many of these sources I'm going to need, but I'm just going to keep breeding them because I want to show you how to get the ghost horses, which are quite challenging. It does require a lot of killing. So I will just continue to breed them together using, obviously, the... what? My pumpkin! Where did my pumpkin go? My pumpkin! There we go. That's all we're going to do. So we've got our three basic essences that have come out of this. Now we're going to start combining them. So we've got so we're going to make a Pegasus and a unicorn. So what we're going to do first is we're going to... use a essence of fire on one of these horses, and we're going to give him, after his transition, we're going to give him the essence of light, and that is going to change him into a unicorn right here. Now, for the Pegasus, it's very important. You need to do the transition above cloud level, and you cannot be riding them at the same time. So what we're going to be doing is we're just going to give him this, then we're going to give him a saddle because it's just quicker to ride him all the way to the top. Come on, over here now. There we go. So we're going to go all the way to the top. We're actually going to do the Pegasus and the Dark Pegasus as well. So, got to do two transitions. Come on, this way now. There we go. Up we go, up we go, up we go. So, I like riding them because that way we don't need to worry about losing them when we grab the rope with them. Yeah. And they also fall really slowly, just like the unicorns and the other Pegasuses. So I'm just going to grab them really quickly. Even if you have the lead, it's not going to pull them down any quicker. Now, because I don't want to waste too much time, I'm just going to quickly attach them to my contraption that I made. So straight after the transitions, they'll probably still be attached, but when you do this with the fairy horses, straight after the transition, they'll just immediately fall down. Now, if they're stationary when you leave them, they will fall down in that same position. They won't fly away or anything because you've basically bred them and they're already tamed. So what we're going to do is, because we're above cloud level, you don't even have to be... So you can do a transition even like on this kind of level where you're like cutting into the cloud. That, it works. As long as you're above the clouds, you can do it. So in that case, you need to have cloud particles on. But what you're going to do is you're going to give them the potion of light. Now see, they're doing their happy business now because you've given them both the essence of light, which is what you need to breed the two together. But to get the dark Pegasus, you just give him the potion of darkness, and then there you go. So he's kind of like a reddy brown Pegasus. He's really cute. I really like this one because it's unique. It's a bit different. It's very majestic. I like this one a lot. So it looks like they're breeding. I'm not sure what the combination will create. Maybe another Pegasus, or Dark Pegasus, or maybe something else. I'm not quite sure. But what we're going to do is we're just going to let them fall down slowly because you can't make them fall down any quicker than that. So now we're going to move on to getting the fairy horses and how to get the ghost horses. So these are the ghost horses. Now most of the special horses that you can get, they're the only Mo creature horses that can wear the crystal armor. I'm pretty sure like the wyverns and a couple of the other species of the Mo creatures animals out there can wear something else, I'm pretty sure. So like any of the other crazy creatures out there, I'm pretty sure they can wear crystal armor. But in this case, what we're going to be looking at is how to get the ghost horse and how to get the ghost Pegasus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to breed a bunch of bat horses, and then we're gonna see we're just going to kill a bunch. And then that should give you the ghost horse. So it can be bat horse, Pegasus, dark Pegasus, anything. It should work just fine. But I'm doing bat horse because they're the easiest ones to attain. Okay, so what? Oh my god, I'm so confused. What is going on here? So we were breeding these two together, and it gave us a tier 1 horse. Wow, that is so kind. So we'll just take this guy away because obviously that's the strangest thing that's ever happened. But yeah, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on getting those ghost horses and the fairy horse species, which are very interesting to me indeed because they're quite pretty and very unique. And if you would like to come with me, okay, there we go. So they're gonna fall down nicely, and they are both tied up. Yes, they are. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab to make this a unicorn. Make this one a back horse. Ready? There we go. Up we go. You grab your saddle. Oh my God, you're still too young. Okay, so something very, very important is that they need to be old enough to obviously have a child together. So what we're gonna have to do is it might take a little bit, but hopefully when he comes back down, he should be old enough to have a child. So as I showed you earlier, we'll just do the transition up here so it doesn't have to fall as far. So yeah, there we go. So we're gonna give him the essence of light. Boom, boom, pow. We got that boom, boom, pow. There we got that boom, boom, pow. Then we did that boom, boom, pow. Alright, so there we go. We got himself a unicorn. A Pegasus. Oh my God, who do I think I am? There we go. Then we grab over here. Then we let him go. And by the time he gets back down, he should be an adult and ready to have a child. So if you do it immediately and they're the right age, they should start doing it straight away because they have just both consumed the essence of light, which is what is required for the transition for the breeding of the fairy horse. Now, the fairy horse will appear to be white. It'll be the white one that comes because it's just the base coat of what it is. But then you can use all different kinds of dyes to create those different colored fairy horses. Only these, so white, it's already given to you. That's the natural one that it appears as. So, don't worry about the bone meal, but you can get a light gray, magenta, or brown, Mo creature, fairy horse. There was a time where you could have the brown horses, but for some reason I think they must have taken that out or something. I don't know if they replaced it for something else, or I'm not quite sure. There used to be a brown one, but now there's not anymore. But you get 16 different, no, you get 12. You get 12 different colors that you can use. So it's a pretty good range, and I like a lot of them. I like the top half a lot more than the bottom half. Although I must say, I do really like the red one anyway. It looks quite majestic and fierce. And the pink one's cute too. Yeah, anyway, so now we're going to move on to the ghosts, and that's basically all of them covered. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with this one, but once you can put the saddle on him, that's when you know that they're old enough. But I'll just feed them both essence of light, maybe get them ready for that. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, might have to wait around. In the meantime though, the article says you can kill any kind of horse, and it should be able to spawn one. And since I've obviously gotten way too many for the job, I'm just gonna start doing that to get the ghost horse. So we're gonna see what happens. I tried this earlier though, and nothing really happened. It works the best though, like every single time. Every time I killed a normal horse, so like a tier 3, a tier 2, or a tier 1 horse, maybe even a tier 4 horse, it might have actually worked. As soon as it works though, I'll show you what it looks like, because I'll pop a cap in with this, they say, to get the ghost horse. So, as you can see, these horses did not produce any ghost horses, so now what we're going to do, we're going to try killing the Mo creature horses from tier 1 to tier 4, plus the zebras, and see if we can get any ghost horses out of that. We should, because, you know, this is the only left option that we have, so that's what we're going to do now. Oh yeah, see, that wasn't so bad. We got our ghost horse over here now, and yeah, cool, nice. Yeah, so there we go, we got our ghost horse over here, it's quite cute. And then we're gonna pop a saddle on him. We're gonna see him so he can fly a little bit. So he falls down slowly, just like the zebras. I mean, the unicorns and the Pegasuses, and he's quite graceful. I don't know if he takes much damage or anything, but you can also put the crystal armor on this horse as well. So that's also quite cute. Another thing that I like about this horse is actually see-through. So that's also another cool feature of this one as well. That is unique to the ghost horses. Okay guys, so just remember that you can feed the essence of darkness to the zonkey, but nothing is gonna happen. You can even give it essence of undead, and nothing's gonna happen. If you accidentally injure your zonkey, essence of light, nothing's gonna do anything to it. You have to give it a golden apple or something else that will help replenish its health. This is how you get the ghost horse, the ghost Pegasus. So there's a 1 in 10 chance that you can get the ghost horse. A 1 in 10 chance. So I'm gonna kill them off now, and hopefully it'll spawn a lot quicker and a lot sooner than I want it to. This is really, I really don't like doing this, but you know. And I'm pretty sure it's with these hearts that you can actually create the essences. And I'm not quite sure, I never looked into it. Oh, there we go, see, that was easy. So we're gonna call it the normally that noise when it happens, you know that it's the ghost Pegasus. I'm pretty sure I spelled that very wrong. Pegasus. Pegasus. Yeah, that's fine, no problem. But I really like the ghost Pegasuses because they are ghosts, but you can fly them, and they go so high. I really like these ones. They're super cute too. But I don't really want to lose this one now, so I'm just gonna fly him up to my tower and drop him off like that. I still can't believe that from the Pegasus and the Dark Pegasus, how they created that little baby. I'm pretty sure the ghosts are infertile. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm not really keen on finding out. That takes a long time for me to do stuff like that. So, yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, so there we go. So we got the fairy horse as well that we're going to do too. Okay, so now for the fairy horse, what we're going to do. Why can't this one wear a... I think there's something wrong with this. I feel like he's broken. They're not making babies. Alright, you know what? We're gonna have to get a different unicorn because a different Pegasus because this one he just can't consume for some reason. It's really weird. I don't understand. It's fine. We got spare bad horses from the last fiasco. It's transitioning. Now, you have to be off the horse to give them the potion. I'm pretty sure it is because just like that, I did jump onto him. So, I'm pretty sure they can even start breeding in the air because they float when they fall down. It's pretty cool. So if I fly them all the way up to the top now, if I grab them both, so yeah, so this is what I'll do. I'll just pop them right up the top now. See, they're making the love because they have both taken the potion. Just in case. I don't think it'll run out, but they're both doing it now. You can see the sparkles. Where's my ghost horse? There we go. I don't like the dark very much. This is what we'll do. We'll let them fall. Oh dear. Oh dear. They don't fall at the same rate. Oh my bad. I made a bad assumption. My bad. And there we have it. So I believe that was another 3 minutes. We're gonna call him a fairy horse because that's what he is. There we go. This little guy over here. We're just gonna pick him up. Boom. Real quickly. Now, as you can see, when he falls, he's got characteristics of the unicorn. It's got its stars, that it glitters all around like that, and also it's got the wings from the Pegasus, and it's got the unicorn horn. Now, you can give, obviously, it any color. You can give it any color, so that includes light blue, lime. I think one of my most favorite ones is actually the dark blue. I really like the way the black one looks, but for right now, we're just going to do the lapis lazuli. So I really like it because of its a dark, deep blue color, and I think it's just super cute, and I really like it a lot. I like how it's transparent, the wings. It's super cute. It's one of my favorite species in this whole game. Literally, this is why I'm making this video, is because I love the fairy horses and like all the other kind of different ones you can get, and the things that you can do with them is pretty cool as well. So, you can also give it the crystal armor. So they look basically the same on every single horse. I'm pretty sure you can stack them as well. You can. So you get a crystal armor, and it kind of changes to the way the horse looks. So if I just let him fall now slowly, he'll fall down. I'll just show you the other ones real quickly. So they're over here very nicely. So I'm pretty sure they've all got the horns. Yeah, they do. They do have the horns. They all have the horns. So that's obviously a key feature. There are none that don't have any. Yep, there we go. So you can obviously have a look on the website to see what they actually look like. But they all sound the same when they neigh. They all look that little bit different when they wear the horse armor. Maybe the horse armor is the same color and it just looks different. I'm pretty sure that it does change though. Yeah, I think the armor changes color. It's because it's crystal armor, right? So it's gonna be basically, it's clear armor. But what's really cool is that when you hit them with the melee, it doesn't do any damage to them at all. The crystal armor is really good. But only, I don't know if the arrow does any damage at all. It might be from the burning. Maybe it might not do anything. We'll see. If I go cyan. Okay, so the arrows do a little bit of a damage. What I find really interesting, though, is that they don't have as much health as the Pegasuses do. So they've got as many healths here. This has got basically double. This hasn't got as many either. So, I don't know. I'm not quite sure what happens there, but the armor is good for immediate helping the defense against like melee attacks. So like if there's a zombie, I'm pretty sure that it wouldn't be eaten by the zombie. So yeah, oh, I almost forgot. Something really cool that this game also offers is the amulets. So I'm pretty sure these ones are empty, so the colored ones have species inside them. I'm not sure what the pet amulets do, but I can show you what these amulets do. So we've got the sky amulet. So this will be for, okay, I'll show you. So we got the bone. Oh my gosh, it's dark again. Holy shit.
Yes, the bidding's ready.
Alright, I'm coming. Alright, so the bone amulet, I'm pretty sure it's for, what? Maybe for the, maybe you have to, maybe it has to be a bone creature. So I've got one over here. As you can see, the flesh is more peely away now, you can see, as over time it has been going away. Okay, so it has to be literally a skeleton creature. The bone amulet will take them away completely and keep you safe, so you can keep them safe in your pocket. Later you can make them reappear. I'm not sure if they take away the armor though, I'm not quite sure about that, and it spits it out just like that. Okay, so we're just gonna find out what else that does. Otherwise, it's down here. There you go, ta-da, bam, now we got the ghost amulet. Very quickly, I will show you what's going on with that. So we've got, so we're gonna hide the ghost Pegasus. Hide him away. Ready? Bing, bing. There we go. Ghost amulet, as you can see, is colored now. That means it's currently taken. So what if we go with the crystal armor? Is this? Oh my god, where did that go? Spit it out somewhere. I'm not sure. How about we go? Crystal armor. Where did my ghost horse go? Here, there we go. There we go. So it's got this ghost amulet. If we chuck him on there, does it still keep the armor? Yes, right. It looks like it does when we pop it back. Like I said before, I'm not quite sure how to remove the saddles or the armor. It might have to do with a sword, because sometimes swords have that ability to remove things, or maybe even a hoe sometimes can do that too. If we do this, maybe if we crouch, do this. Okay, so it does still take some type of damage, but not as much. Maybe click, maybe an axe. Maybe one axe, maybe. I'm not sure. I have to Google it. I couldn't be bothered doing that right now. So, there you have it. So, there you go, the ghost horse. I'm pretty sure it also works with the other one as well. I'm pretty sure if you give it a good pop. There you go. And the sky amulet, I'm pretty sure it works for any of the other ones as well. Easy peasy. There you go. Sky amulet, doesn't work with the bat horse. Maybe bone, ghost, fairy, sky. Okay, maybe it only works with the Pegasus. Oh, do you see that? That is crazy, man. Holy shit. That's crazy. Okay, there we go. So we got this one over here. I got no idea how to make these things. You'd have to check the internet. I really don't know. Yeah, I'm coming! Hang on a second. And, sky, fairy, ghost. Okay, so it looks like it's only really specific to certain things. So the pet amulets actually work on any other special horse that you got, and also works on any other pet that you've got. So the pet amulet also works on the zebras, and it also works on the regular horses. And as you can see, by doing that, it actually took off the saddle that I had over there. So I'm not sure if they'll change that for the crystal horse armor later. I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's what you do. You just use the pet amulet, and it takes anything. It also works, does it? Yeah, it also works on the unicorns, as you can see. So we got the fairy horse over here is the last one. Give it the fairy amulet. Ooh, okay, so it looks like the colors will change what it looks like when you give him the amulet. So otherwise, there we go, pops out nicely just like that. I'll show you maybe the pink one. So we'll do that as well. Yeah, see, nice and pink. Yeah. So you can see that the sparkles up here are relevant, directly associated to what the color of the actual horse is. The fairy horse takes a really long time to kind of pop in there, but once you got it, you got it. So, but if you lose it, you really do lose it. So that's why I would be very careful with that stuff. Purple is cute. So, yeah, so that's basically it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you really appreciate this video, because I've seen a bunch of other ones, and they're a bit more complicated. Maybe mine's still complicated, but I've tried to show you how to get every single one. I think I've checked every single one off the box. Maybe there are a couple of features like the sky amulets that I haven't exactly touched on, but I really have tried. It's taken me about 3 days to do, and now I have to go through editing. So I really hope you guys appreciate it. I put a lot of time into this, and I also had a lot of fun the whole way through, so I really enjoyed making this little town of mine. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, so thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment if you like, suggest some couple of things. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Also, tell me which parts of the video you find boring. Like, maybe just put, like, the timestamps or whatever, so I can have a look, revise that, and get better, because that's what I'm trying to do. I want to get good at this. So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again in the next video. Bye!